Ladies and gentlemen, it is Friday, and you know what that means. That means that it's time for another episode of IHF Aperture, live from St. Louis, Missouri, in the Theater of the Dead. Kino de Toten here, ready for a fantastic show for you all. Aperture 9. Hello everyone, my name is James Page, the Global Hero, the Ring Master, and your voice of NIRATIAS. And tonight, we have ourselves a fantastic card for you all. There's also another note on tonight. Our usual ring announcer is not here. We have a new ring announcer for the next few weeks as they are on break. Tonight card looking fantastic as ever. Faith Hawkins has found herself a tag team partner in Valentina Salinas. They will be battling the international champion Nikki Threnody and her protege Oakley Strauss. And then Master Maxis has brought from their home for wayward souls the Blackstone Legion for another special presentation here tonight. And then in your main event, IHF national title on the line. Maya Takeda looking to make her third successful defense against an SCD regular here from NIRATIAS, that is the Princess of Queens, KCU. Like I mentioned, our usual ring announcer currently out. We wish him to get well soon. He's out with illness. However, our new ring announcer ready to go here tonight. And we cannot wait to bring to you another episode of IHF Aperture. We're moving towards Iron Throne. Are you... For fuck's sake. Alright. Well, I would say I'm surprised, but that would be a lie. Here comes the premiere now. Allison Cole dressed like Steve Jobs. North Sterling dressed like someone who owed me about $250, but the premiere making their way out now. For what? I have no idea. Other than to be annoying, I'm sure.
Please welcome at this time, North Sterling, Allison Cole, the Premier.
North Sterling on your left, Allison Cole on your right. The premiere. I can assure you that whatever is about to happen, our sponsors will not appreciate whatever they're about to say. How these two still get mic time confuses me. And it looks to me now like they have a microphone. I would like to start tonight's show by saying James Page needs to shut the hell up. Secondly, I would like to start tonight's show by welcoming you all to the premiere show in PWN. And North Sterling wanted to come out here because she has something very important to say to the International Tag Team Champions. That's right. I just want to apologize real quick to Lady Mio Inoue of the Inoue clan, because I am going to make her daughter an orphan when we meet for the International Tag Team Championships. They better accept our challenge, because if they don't, I'm going to go back there and I'm going to kick her ass. But wait a minute. Allison Cole heading up the ramp. That's the Clan Inoue music. And Lady Mio is here with the kendo stick, beating the hell out of Allison Cole halfway down the aisle. And North Sterling just bolted through the crowd. Lady Mio obviously not too entertained by the premiere, threatening to well, you heard what they said. And quite frankly, that's not even going to be the most disgusting thing the premiere says all year, I'm certain. Alice Cole beaten half to death halfway up the ramp, and Laura Sterling bolted like a scalded dog as soon as Lady Bio hit the ring. As we're clearing way, getting ready for our next contest, Faith Hawkins and her chosen tag team partner, the fashionista Valentina Salinas, going head-to-head with the international champion Nikki Serenity and her protege Oakley Strauss. And this all began 2 weeks ago when Faith Hawkins went head-to-head with Oakley Strauss in what was a classic match. It was fantastic action all night round. Faith Hawkins picked up the win, but as you can see in the replay here, Faith Hawkins going to town on Oakley Strauss with a steel chair, beating down the rookie who was making her in-ring debut on that episode 2 weeks ago, when her protege Nikki Serenity hit the ring with a kendo stick, fought off Faith Hawkins, and this moment right here has certainly put the chosen one in the sights of the Predator. Nikki Serenity nearly connecting with that chair to Faith Hawkins. Hawkins slipping away. Last week, Nikki Serenity challenged Faith Hawkins to a tag team match here tonight. Serenity chose her partner, that being Oakley Strauss, of course, and it seems that Faith has found her partner in Valentina Salinas. Now let's head to the ring. Certainly no love lost between the four members of these teams here tonight. Valentina Salinas getting ready to make her way to the ring now, dancing in darkness, ready to go head to head with an old rival of hers, being Nikki Serenity.
The following is your opening contest for IHF Aperture 9 as a tag team match scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, from Belo Horizonte, Brazil, weighing at 142 pounds, she is a fashionista, Valentina Salinas.
Valentina Salinas wrestling Ruby Skyler recently on NIRATIAS, came up just short in defeating Ruby Skyler, and I can tell you right now that the Iron Throne is looming. It's not far away, and Salinas hoping to make a name for herself to get into that tournament. We'll have to see if she does, and now here comes her tag team partner.
And her tag team partner from Health Homestead in Hertfordshire, England, weighing at 194 pounds, she is the chosen one, Faith Hawkins.
Faith Hawkins made her shocking return to the IHF back at Storm Morning, kicking Bayley Fan's head off when Bayley Fan very nearly earned herself a contract against Nevaeh Grace. Faith Hawkins would continue to assault Bayley Fan over the next few weeks, resulting in a few weeks ago when she put Bayley Fan on the shelf seemingly indefinitely with 3 roaring elbows to the back of the head and then a back suplex through a table, leaving Bayley Fan lying. Faith Hawkins obviously looking to move on to bigger and better things, that being the International Championship. The victory here tonight could very well propel her to that. And now here comes another Iron Throne hopeful, that being Oakley Strauss. ready to go.
And they're going first, Orangeburg, South Carolina, weighing at 146 pounds, Oakley Strauss.
Oakley Strauss, a newcomer. Not a lot of people in IHF familiar with the former Marine Corps powerhouse from Orangeburg, South Carolina, but they will be soon enough, I am certain. Oakley Strauss is a hell of a powerhouse that could very well work perfectly in tandem with the quickness and the experience of her mentor, the IHF International Champion, Nikki Serenity, who is certainly looking to drill Faith Hawkins' head through the floor tonight.
And her tag team partner, from Chilton Hills, North Carolina, weighing in at 157 pounds, she is the IHF International Champion, the Predator, Nikki Serenity.
And Faith Hawkins better be aware of Nikki Serenity at all times here tonight. Serenity looking for revenge. Oakley Strauss looking to prove herself. Faith Hawkins looking to earn herself either a shot at the Iron Throne or perhaps, even with a victory here, a shot at the International Championship. Valentina Salinas looking just to prove she belongs. She has had a hard time in a lot of federations as of late, both in and out of NIRATIAS. There's a bell is rung and we are off here, starting with the Fashionista facing off with the powerful Oakley Strauss. Oakley Strauss, big DDT right out of the gate here. Only a one count. Was not expecting much out of that. Though Oakley Strauss. Salinas, now these two relatively similar to each other in build and in height. But the biggest difference is the aggressiveness of Valentina Salinas, the self-confidence that can prove issues for Salinas. As Oakley Strauss has Salinas pinned back into her corner. Nikki Serenity looking on. I'm sure judging Oakley Strauss in performance here up close. As Serenity taking control now. With Valentina Salinas, big pumping forearm. Now, delivering the big open hand there, Salinas. Off her kick, caught it in Zaguri from Salinas. You wouldn't know it really looking at Valentina Salinas. But Salinas has a lot of power into those kicks. Nikki Serenity there looking for a Paramount knee drop, missed it. Serenity now sending Salinas back into their corner. Faith Hawkins yet to be tagged in, and now Oakley and her mentor Serenity showing some teamwork. Here, Oakley Strauss now picks her up, big gorilla press. Huge display of strength from Strauss. Strauss now sending Salinas in to her own corner. Faith tags herself in. Couldn't focus on Faith. Kept trying to go after Salinas. Despite Faith. And that is the opening that Faith Hawkins needed to gain control of this match. That is the inexperience coming into play on Oakley Styles. And Faith Hawkins now continuing the assault, big rolling elbow. Connecting perfectly with the jaw there of Faith Hawkins' opponent. Oakley Styles now backbreaker. Russian leg sweep by Faith, big combination into the cover now immediately. Only a 2 count for the chosen one. And while Faith Hawkins, I'm sure, would love to beat Oakley Styles, I wonder if it is in her mind that she would prefer to pin Nikki Serenity. I wonder if Salinas has that same feeling as well. A preference to pin the opposing two. I know they almost lost. Oakley almost lost as well. That big leg drop. Now, big sit-out pump handle. 1, 2. No. And the winner of Salinas and Faith have it in the back of their mind that they would rather pin Serenity. Because pinning the international champion in a situation like this could very well bring forth a title opportunity. Especially for two people like Faith and Selena, especially Selena, someone who doesn't really have much direction yet. Perhaps her and Faith can find some here as Oakley Star powers her to the floor now, off the ropes. Slides run right through her, big clothesline. Now, Faith and Serenity fighting on the floor. Faith finally letting Serenity go, it seems. A big reverse DDT by Salinas. While the fighting on the outside happens, Selena manages to slip her way out of another military press. Big clothesline there. Misses the knee drop though. Selena now has her hooked. Big straight jacket German suplex. 2, only a 2. Selena usually leads into that with a heavy super kick. Didn't that time. Selena now taking out the Faith. Faith resting her boot up on the top rope as Charlie slam Oakley into it. Elbow caught. Forearm caught. Big rolling elbow. Faith Hawkins will pop those elbows off with reckless abandon we've seen already tonight. Faith now perhaps looking for Cyclone Kill here on Oakley Strauss. Go for it, misses it. Strauss dodged. Oakley got Faith up now. Power slam. Selena getting in. Oakley face, and Oakley making her pay for it. And Faith now regaining control with a big X-plex. 1, 2. Charlie breaks it up. As Serenity now Northern Lights. To regain control, Oakley Stars have made a few rookie mistakes in this one. It's spinning pile driver. There's perhaps another one of those rookie mistakes, pinning her too close to Salinas. Pinned her too close to the ropes as well. It's lucky that Faith wasn't under the rope. The gold barrier kind of frame on the canvas, that's more than just for decoration. That is actually an out of bounds zone in a sense. It's Oakley makes the big tag to Serenity. Charlie, big drop kick. Faith right back up. Sling blade from Serenity. Serenity rolls third. Nikki with a big drop kick now. Off the ropes. Paramount knee drop. Into the cover now. 1, 2. Very nearly. Gets it off the Paramount knee drop. Nikki Serenity. Now continuing the fight. Big clothesline there. As big splash. 1, 2, no. Serenity got that frog splash off. You two now just trading. Serenity and Hawkins. Hawkins, big rolling elbow. Serenity countered it. Hawkins countered that again. Elbow. Serenity countered the elbow again. Rolling elbow of her own. Another Paramount knee drop. Courtesy of the International Champion. Now sending Faith Hawkins off the ropes. Dug down. Into the kick. Selena coming in without a tag. As Salinas takes a Falcon Arrow for her troubles. And Faith takes advantage of the recovery time given to her. Faith trying to get an Oakley Faith, it didn't work. Rolling elbow. Faith out, taken to the floor. Hung up on the top rope. Goes Oakley Faith. Now go for something. Certainly powers her up onto her shoulder into a power slam. Salinas was looking for a tag there. Got kicked in the face for her troubles. As Serenity and Hawkins continue throwing haymakers and bombs at each other. Faith went for a cheap shot on Oakley again. Got countered, but got it the second time around. As Faith Hawkins. Now Serenity lined up in the middle of the ring. Rolling blackout. To the back of the neck, into the cover down. 1, 2, 3, and Oakley just late to break up the pin. Faith Hawkins has a pinfall victory over the International Champion. Incredible contest here tonight to open up Aperture. This was back and forth. Anyone could have won this, and it was Faith Hawkins in the end, leveling Nikki Serenity.
Your winner of the contest, the team of Faith Hawkins and Valentina Serenity.
Nikki Serenity surely has another date with Faith Hawkins. Ahead of her may have to defend the International Championship against Faith, and Faith Hawkins looking as focused as ever to become IHF International Champion, perhaps even World Champion one day. Faith Hawkins has a lot of history and legacy to live up to. And we cannot wait to see where she goes next. However, where we're going next is for a trip to the home for wayward souls. Master Maxis, pictured in the middle with Ursa Sapanen and Helga Schmidt. The gigantic Blackstone Legion. They have another presentation prepared for us after this commercial break. Coming up, stay tuned for more IHF Aperture. This one is going to be brutal. Stay tuned.
aspiring esports player? Do you want to compete in competitions in such titles like Call of Duty Microtransaction Warfare, Cooking Mama Cook-Off, or Waluigi Gets His Waluigi Stuck in a Vending Machine Remastered? Well, I'm here to talk to you about tsports.com, the one place to play all of your favourite games on a competitive level. This league will give you moments of happiness, moments of rage, and whatever you want to describe this. All in one place, so come along and compete against the best players in this one little town inside of this abandoned building that has come with its own health code violation, all on tsports.com.
Hello everyone, backstage interviewer Shannon Carmichael here. I'm ready for an interview to take place. We have the Railgun Lee Ray with us, ready just off camera to walk in here. And we are going to be talking Iron Throne, the next pay-per-view coming up, world title opportunity up for grabs. Come on in. Lee Ray, you competed in the tournament to crown the inaugural world champion. You did not win, however. You have another opportunity to qualify for a world title match. All you have to do is make it into the Iron Throne, a tournament where everyone is selected by car and the winner gets a world title match at the Elimination Games. Lee Ray, do you believe this is your moment? This is absolutely my opportunity. I believe I can win the Iron Throne. I believe I can be world champion. I have won tournaments in the past. I won the SCD Deadliest Warrior, and I won the SCD World title because of that, and I'm going to do it again. Short, sweet, and simple from Lee Ray, of course. Always been the mantra of hers. It looks like 7 other girls are going to have the chance to get lost in the sky with Lee Ray should Kara choose her. I know that Lee Ray has a match coming up next week. We're not sure against who, but it's going to be good. Lee Ray battling next week for an opportunity to qualify into the Iron Throne. Kara's been keeping notes on everyone over the past several weeks and for the next few weeks going into the pay-per-view. 8-woman tournament in one night to crown a #1 contender and the Queen of the Iron Throne. We cannot wait, but now we go to the ring for a special presentation. And we are back live here for IHF, as it seems 2 fans have made it into the ring. These are 2 trainees from IHF's Labs program. I think they're about to be introduced to an experiment they weren't ready for. That is Helga Schmidt and Yersa Sapanen, the Blackstone Legion, led to the ring by Master Maxis.
The following tag team contest is scheduled for 1 fall. Introducing their opponent, honoring Master Maxis, calling for Wavering Soul, weighing at a total combined weight of 375 pounds. The men Blackstone Legion.
Yersa Sapanen on the right, Helga Schmidt on the left. 2 behemoths, like a dreadnought patrolling the sea. There is nothing that seems to be capable of stopping the Blackstone Legion. Last week they made their debut, taking on 2 poor souls, and tonight they face 2 more. The demented, dapper devil on the outside, Master Magnus, watching closely as their creation will prove themselves here. As you can see, immediately, did not take long for Helga Schmidt to target the first competitor here. Thrown about halfway across the ring. I think you're going to have to find bigger opponents if you're going to deal with the Blackstone Legion. Not a lot. I believe these 2 will be able to do. Now immediately almost at halfway to the sun. Jeez, big pop-up slam. It looks like this rookie here is doing the best she can to avoid the corner, but couldn't avoid that reverse choke slam. That was shoulder breaker. And now here comes Yersa Sapanen tagged in. So now another reverse choke slam. I've been educated on their individual names by Master Maxis, who was more polite than I was expecting, but can't take that for weakness. They certainly know how to find some animals, that's for sure. Yersa Sapanen sends the first poor unfortunate soul halfway across the ring again. Throws her into her own corner. I have not been given name cards on these 2 in the red and yellow, so let's go ahead and call this one thing number 2. Just got thrown into her own tag partner. A big drop kick by the Behemoth. And a big butterfly suplex. Surely that's a death in the family, I suppose. Avoid the corner. Get taken down instead. The Hurricanes have been doing everything they can to avoid the Blackstone Legion corner, and I don't blame them. Military press out of the corner by Sapanen. Sapanen now has her picked up running powerbomb, and Helga Schmidt decided to brawl with the one on the outside. Sapanen now big Cobra Clutch Slam. 1, 2. Now at the end of this one. After back to the girl. Certainly proving their worth once again.
Your winner for the contest, the Blackstone Legion.
Looks like in the replay, one of the poor unfortunate rookies actually managed to get Helga Schmidt down. Not sure how she pulled that off, but she paid for it. She ate the guardrail. Looks like she may have broken her nose. I can see her being brought up the ramp by medics. As we are now getting ready for our main event of the evening. It is IHF National Championship territory now for the Princess of Queens KCU, as she's going to have to deal with IHF champion Maya Takeda here. If Maya Takeda is successful, this will be her third defense of the IHF National Championship, which would grant her, if she chooses it, the opportunity to wrestle Nikki Serenity for the international title. I'm not sure how Faith Hawkins may feel about her jumping line, but we will have to wait and see. Stay tuned for more IHF and a title match after this.
Change the past, but we can start today to make a better tomorrow.
IHF National Champion Maya Takeda warming up now, ready to go head-to-head with her challenger. One of the most dynamic competitors in the IHF. There she is, KCU. who seems to be playing ring around the cameraman. Some light kick to the cameraman. And a pose. Of course, KTU always wanted to have fun. But tonight's she's gonna have to be that serious, and she's going to have that national championship around her waist to bring it back home to New York with her. As she is one of the most intensely violent competitors in the IHF, Maya Takeda. The added stipulation that if Takeda retains, she might be able to get an international title shot has only made her more violent.
The following is your main event of the evening and is for the IHF National Championship. Introducing first, in the corner to my right, the challenger. From Queens, New York, weighing in at 113 pounds, she is the Princess of Queens, KCU. And her opponent, in the corner to my right, the champion, making her third appearance of the IHF National Championship here tonight. From Shirakawa, Japan, weighing in at 139 pounds, she is the reigning, defending, undisputed IHF National Champion, the final Empress, Maya Takeda.
Maya Takeda and KCU ready for battle here, of course, as is customary. Silent during the entrances of the challenger and champion, and during the introductions as well. Big fight feel here in the main event. For the IHF national title. Here we go, KTU and Mai Takeda now locking up in the middle of the ring. KTU in the blue, of course, Mai Takeda in the black. Some promising to be something special, as you can see. KCU already using her speed to her advantage. And Takeda. Big knee lift there. And Mai Takeda now taking over. KCU now double foot dump, kicked her down. KCU looking for a championship here tonight. Something that she hasn't quite won yet in her career. She has spent a considerable amount of time in Tensei Dojo. She is still under contract with SCD as well. KCU last competed on Primetime Live in Chicago, where she challenged current IHF World Champion Garo Yule to a match for the SCD television title. Came up short. As Mai Takeda now scraping the ball of her bare foot right into the eye socket of her opponent, which is just as disgusting as it sounds. KTU now. Wheelbarrow into the Bulldog. Beautifully done by KTU, and this is exactly what KCU needs to do to keep up the pace. Mai Takeda notoriously has had issues keeping high flyers down. We saw that at Storm Warning with Caitlin Fox. And it seems we're seeing it again here with KCU. Now into the cover. 1, 2. Very nearly gets the pinfall there. KTU now back on the offensive, heading up to the top rope. Diving foot dump. This is exactly what KCU needs to do. Big running sentai. She needs to keep her foot on the gas here if she's going to keep Mai Takeda down long enough for a 3. But KTU also needs to be wary of overextending her offense. It only takes one instance of Mai Takeda being behind you for you to be trapped in the Katsuyori clutch. And if you find yourself there, you are not escaping. KTU needs to keep that in mind as the minutes tick away on this match. Mai Takeda now taking KCU down. Mai Takeda notoriously hard time with high flyers like KCU, like Caitlin Fox and Storm Warner, like her own sister Hinata Takeda. Although Mai Takeda has found ways to win in every scenario, she's never lost to her little sister, and she beat Caitlin Fox via submission back at Storm Warning. As you can see, Mai Takeda now big knee lift to the side of the head of KCU. Now has her big pile driver there. Gotch style pile driver into the cover now too. Very nearly get a fall there. As KCU now sent hard into the buckle. The pads over the turnbuckle, they're not very thick. It's just a little bit of foam with a leather covering. It's really only there to prevent cuts, same as the padding on the floor. Big DDT there. But Mai Takeda in the ropes. Referee Johnny Moe, great insight there, seeing perfect positioning on Takeda, noticing that Takeda, her hand was in the gold ring on the outside of the ring. You see it around the outside, that it's an out-of-bounds zone, essentially. Covering the entirety of the apron. Big moonsault. KCU continuing to lay it on thick on Mai Takeda now. 2. Is that enough? No, it is not. As KCU continuing The assault continuing to push her way forward against Maya Takeda, now setting Takeda to the floor. As KCU now lining Maya Takeda up. Flying through the ropes. DDT. Suicide DDT on the floor there from Maya, or on Maya Takeda from KCU. Takeda sent hard into the apron there. You often hear it's about the hardest part of the ring at the apron, that is because the underside of the ring is nothing but a steel frame, really. And the most outward frame is the apron. And KCU having trouble with the ropes. Able to get it, though. Big moonsault off the top rope. The ropes might be starting to get a little bit slippery from sweat from being used. A lot of people running off of them. KCU herself seems to be doing a lot of high flying. Maybe her legs are starting to kind of buckle and shake underneath her. She got a big kick there now, I think. Yeah, she got the double pump handle. Keys to Gramercy Park. And KCU may have just found the key to a title victory, but she had not. And Maya Takeda slips out the back door with the shoulder up. KCU now. Big splash off the top rope. Into the cover now. 1, 2. Is this enough? No, it is not. KCU giving up quite a lot of size to her opponent. KCU perhaps looking for tales of Astoria. Got caught up by the adulation of the fans. That very well may have been the end of this one for KCU as she gets fireman carried into the ropes. That is dangerous territory. Could tweak a knee, could tweak an ankle doing that. Full on break your leg. The ropes are tied very tightly. Wrestling rings are certainly not designed with the user's safety in mind. And dumps her right on her head, right in the corner of the ring. Referee Johnny Moe in great position. KCU not out of bounds, but doesn't get the kick out. Regardless, Maya Takeda, I think we're firing up there for another combo. Kate's going to the legs. KCU now kicks her down. Breakdance into the leg drop. Maneuver only KCU can perform. 2, no. The insanely creative offense of KCU combining traditional Kung Fu with breakdancing. As she went for the Hurricane Rana and got powerbombed straight out of it. Hard in the middle of the ring. Takeda now. Katsuyori clutch at the body scissors. And KCU taps out. Maya Takeda retains. In an insanely hard-fought battle, and I see now Angela Forrester just walked past me, heading to the ring. No doubt to act. Maya Takeda. Her plan for the title. Hear what she has to say. Maya Takeda, congratulations on your 3rd defense of the IHF National Championship. You have a choice now. You can either trade it in and challenge Nikki Serenity for the IHF International Championship at the Iron Throne, or you can hold on to it, and if you get to 5 defenses, 2 more, you can challenge for the world title. What are you going to do? Nikki Serenity is secondary. I'm not bothered with her. I want Gary Ewell's world title. I'm going to hold on until 5, and then I'm going to feel Gary Ewell fade away in my arms. And I'm going to love every second of it. That's my answer. A chilling response
Your winner of the contest, the
from IHF's National Championship going to 5. 2 more defenses and a date with Destiny with Gary O'Ule for the World's Heavyweight Championship. Thank you everyone for watching. Stay tuned for more IHF. But for now, farewell.